Thanks, y'all just draw a logo on the back behind us too, right?
We got. Go ahead.
All right, come on around.
Huh?
Come on
Oh
around.
yeah. Oh no, I'm gonna look at it from that side so I can see if you're in the middle. I wanna make sure it's straight up and down.
Devin,
Yes, sir.
give us an eye real quick.
It's good right there.
Just come over to the right a little bit. There you go.
Right there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that should work. This is tape. Back.
Yeah, I'll take it back.
This. Mr. Richards. Mr. Richards.
Y'all want it off YouTube, right?
Huh?
Y'all want to see it off YouTube, right?
I mean, I just want to make sure you got it up. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, just so get the intro from Tim to make sure our intro runs to this.
Okay, I got you.
All right.
Now we just want to give you a quick rundown.
Because you running the intro on both. Bigo ain't gonna be the Bigo today. This is not coming up. Instagram. That's Instagram. You don't need this one right here.
Nah, that's all you. That's all you. What's going on? That's what's up. You need anything over here? What about your iPad? You keep it.
Yeah, I'm gonna need about iPad for my notes. I ain't even got the Bigo.
Okay.
We already laid out for Instagram, Facebook,
TikTok.
TikTok.
It's on.
That's like Mic check. Mic
Yeah.
check. Mic check.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Give us a mic check. Let us know everybody mic good.
Mic
Yes.
right here.
Check, check, check.
Yeah, you do. Check, mic check. What's up, my brother? How we doing?
Yeah, Blockboy SportsTalk. The whole city on the board now. Blockboy SportsTalk, run the score up. Whole team eating, put the floor up. Talk big plays when we pull up out the dark. Stats on the chain, that's Blockboy SportsTalk. Blockboy SportsTalk. Yeah, turn one win to a whole stock. Talk big plays when we pull up out the dark. Stats on the chain, that's Blockboy SportsTalk. Hey, I was calling huddles by the corner store. Turn drills in the rain to a marble flow. Coach on my phone, say you next up, boy, mama.
Built by the people, for the people. A league dedicated to the economic development of your city. So the question becomes, how good are the 32 teams that play in the minor football league? Well, there's only one way to find out. You have to experience the MFL.
Yes, Yes, sir. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Blockboy SportsTalk. Yes, sir. It's your boy Vex. What's happening?
It's your boy Marco Polo.
All right. Already, y'all looking like, hold up, wait a minute. It's a third party. What's going on? We got Dr. Okay, don't get it twisted. Dr. Richard Miles with us as our co-host today, ladies and gentlemen. We want to definitely we're going to get into all of him. But before we get that, y'all already know what Marco Polo getting ready to do.
Hey, man, y'all already know what I'm about to do. I'm going to talk about what? I'm talking about the boxing, man, because we had a boxing event, man. And if y'all noticed, y'all Netflix bill had a couple of extra dollars, needed to pay that. That's because they are moving into the sports world heavy. Yes, and this was another boxing event that they put on the 11th. Mm-hmm. Tyson Fury headlined the event against Makhmudov. I'm going to definitely butcher his name, but he got the U-name, and Conor Ben was the co-main. He also got the U-name against outdated fighter. And this shows that outdated fighter, older fighter who was way past his prime.
Y'all talking about me then?
We talking about Regis Progress. That's who we talking about. But the Conor Ben spectacle, who was the highlight of the Conor Ben, they promoted it as he was a former champion, which Conor Ben has never been a champion. Okay. So that was the actual highlight of the boxing event. The boxing event itself was boxing. It was somewhat entertaining. It was average. Yeah, it was very average. I guess that's what you can expect from Netflix. Hopefully they'll do better. But that's what we had in the boxing. We're looking for the Japanese monster that's coming on the second in his fight. That's what we're looking forward to.
That's your guy. That's
my guy. That's my guy. Undefeated. Inoue is the best to ever put on a pair of boxing gloves.
Ooh,
I know that's a mouthful. But moving on, we have a special guest in the house. That's all we have in boxing.
Yes.
And it's Dr. Richard Miles. He is the owner of MFL. That's Minor Football League.
The Laboratory of Change.
Okay, go ahead and give him a little bit of information on what you do and where you come from. Starting with, he used to play for the Patriots, y'all. That's right, New England Patriots.
Oh, yes, and I know a lot of DC fans don't like that, but hey, what it's about. More important than the MFL, I'm the CEO, chairman, and founder. I have 32 franchises, 16 in Africa, 16 in America. And the MFL is a laboratory of change. The MFL is the laboratory of change. We want to bring former players from the field to the front office.
Awesome.
In terms of ownership in the league, GM position, head coach. We want players to understand beyond the field. Everybody not going into the National Football League. And it's not because you're not good enough. It's just not enough room. So what happens to these young men? We give these young men the opportunity to play in the minor football league. A lot of people always ask, do people go to the next level, the NFL? Yes, but we're not selling the NFL. We're selling the minor football league. For people who don't understand what that means, the minor football league means money for life. If you own it. You understand?
I love it.
Color have to understand we're the biggest consumers in America. We have nothing to show for it, so we have to change that narrative now. So, we're excited. We get ready to start the season in June. We're excited about it. The teams, we're the Mid-Atlantic Division, which is up here. You have the Washington Chiefs, the Maryland Colts, the Virginia Lightning, and the Pennsylvania Outlaws.
You got a Baltimore team, right?
Oh, no, they're not in Baltimore. They're in Montgomery County.
PG, right here.
Montgomery County.
Montgomery County.
He tried to sneak that in, but that's okay. We're going to try to do that, absolutely. But, gentlemen, we want young men to understand that you have an opportunity. We want you to go to school, but because of NIL, which is not a bad thing. I wish they had it when I was in school. But, these young men got to understand that make use of that money. Don't run and get agents all the time. Get a financial advisor.
Right.
And I say that to say we need to really understand what money is about, and more importantly, what the MFL is about, the laboratory of change. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about getting the season together and perhaps getting invited on y'all show again.
Absolutely.
So people understand what the laboratory of change is all about.
Hey, that's what's up. Speaking of that, the NFL draft is coming up. This is what day is that exactly? Vex usually has that day.
I think it's the April 22nd. I believe that's what it is.
We'll be up in Pittsburgh. It'll be up in Pittsburgh.
Looking forward to seeing what Carson Beck's going to do. What the running back from Notre Dame, how high is he going to go in the draft? What's our predictions of it? Do they think you got something for the sports bettors, man? On those odds?
Well. Before I get there, because I mean we moving fast. Because we have a wonderful guest here in Dr. Richards, and he gave y'all a mouthful. I still want to before we get away from the people that's getting beaten and bloodily battered, I have to talk about the UFC. I mean, because we moving fast.
We was gonna circle back. We was gonna circle back
before we go, because I want to get all of that out of it. Because
you want to get all the brutality out of the way. Okay,
it's playoff season. It's a lot going on.
Okay,
I mean, NFL just ended, and they got their thing going on. We gonna get
so
there.
we circle back to UFC. That's event 327. And for those who do not know, Yuri got upset. I can't butcher their names. Yulberg.
Listen, man, hold on.
He got number 2 versus number 3 champion against challenger.
If I may, may I? Ladies and gentlemen, for those that are not UFC fans, this will make you a UFC fan. This was a brawl that was short-lived, but was extremely exciting. This guy Yulberg was in the ring with one of the best fighters in UFC, and
the Samurai.
Yes,
Yuri.
There it is, Yuri. And Yuri looked down and seen that Yulberg had either tore his ACL or something right in the ring. You saw his leg just pop. He goes to the ground and he gets back up, and everybody in the arena is thinking that, oh man, this fight is getting ready to be over with, short-lived. But for whatever religion that Yulberg, his higher beings, whoever he prayed to, he swung a left hook.
I'm not gonna let you undersell it like that. I'm not gonna let you undersell it like that. He went back and his leg popped.
Yes.
So Yuri looked and said, Yuri wanted to take advantage, and he this is what he said after the fight. I kind of felt sorry for him.
Wrong time.
And that's the wrong time.
Wrong time to feel sorry.
As they predicted before the fight, Yulberg's best punch is a check left hook. That's his best punch. That was his best chance to win the fight because Yuri the Samurai, he puts hands on people.
And he put.
He was number 2. He was the champion. And he looked down and looked like he felt sorry for his leg getting popped. And that split second, that check left hook came, hit Yuri right on the button. I'm talking about. Picture being on the ground. After that, you already know what it is. It's ground and pound.
Yes.
He's ground and pounding them till it was over with. And
immediately,
everybody who put their money on Yuri, which was the safest bet, that was one of the safest bets. This is one of the biggest upsets in UFC history.
Yeah, it was.
So we don't even usually bring UFC to here.
Yeah.
But yes, that was one of the on the same card.
Wait a minute. Another upset was Azmet Mirzakov getting knocked out by Paulo Costa. That also was a huge upset. He was undefeated. 16-0 was the Russian Azmahat. If I say this wrong, I'm sorry. But yeah, hey man, forgive me. Unbelievable fight as well because it was an upset, and that was a high upset as well. And then, of course, we had Josh Holkick, who, I mean, he had his drunken.
That was one of the best fights in UFC I've ever seen. Him against Hayes. They let their hands go.
Blaze.
I'm talking Blaze. That was brutality at its best.
Yes. He kept his middle finger up. He kept it was crazy.
I don't know how Holkick did it, man. I don't know how Holkick stood up. I don't know how Blaze stood up. Revisit that on YouTube.
Yes.
That was one.
If you are not a UFC fan, this UFC 327 will make you a UFC fan. I don't care what. All you have to do is go revisit it. Go look at this whole thing, and you'll be like, "Wow, these guys."
Even the clips, the 5 to 7 minute clips,
they left it all out on
the
the square circle. So I just got to get that shout out to
UFC 327. They produced their money's worth.
Yes, that was incredible.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Great athletes, man. Better than me.
hey, listen.
That's the most brutal sport, man. But it's what the public like to see.
They love it. Even
athletes.
I ain't gonna go too political, but even the president was there. He might have been there to pick on Joe Rogan for talking about him, but he was there.
Yes, actually, Donald Trump was actually in the building for this, ladies and gentlemen. And neither here nor there, we'll leave that right there. And didn't you say something about golf? You wanted to talk about your boys over there?
Boy.
The first back-to-back Masters winner ever.
Roy. Goodness gracious.
Roy is
and he
the
edged
first.
out my man Scotty because I had Scotty winning it. I had Scheffler winning it. He came in second place. But hey,
Wait,
hats
say
off to
ever,
Roy.
but in this,
Yeah, Roy. Yeah, that's unbelievable.
Shout out
Roy,
to Roy,
He
man.
won the Masters Championship for all the golf fans out there. Roy did do his thing. I had to throw that out there and give him his salute.
and also in
What?
tennis, we had the Monte Carlo Masters, and center versus Carlos Alvarez again. What a
Okay.
surprise! What a surprise! What a
Hey,
surprise
the best
that
win
wound
every
up
time. The
being.
Yeah.
But this time center pulled it off, and now Alvarez still lead the series 10-7 all time, but center he put his W back on top, so he feel good about winning that Monte Carlo Masters, and that's in tennis.
Okay, so listen. All right. I know y'all coming closer. I know. Right. Y'all saying the last game of the NBA was yesterday, and we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about it right now.
Hey, now!
I understand, and we have a special guest here because he's here. We're gonna have him talk about it. We're gonna have this, and we're gonna have people not do this.
Did LeBron look like the LeBron of old?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Is LeBron still the king?
Well, let's talk about the play-in games because as of tomorrow, we have 2 play-in games. We have the Heat versus the
Brother,
Hornets.
you're not gonna skip up all the last games, man, because Charlotte just did that to the Knicks.
Well, the reason why, here's the reason why. And I apologize, my brother, but here's the reason why. Quite simply, most of the games yesterday were already set in stone. You had a lot of players that did not play. You had a lot of things going on. So we know that they ended the season to make sure nobody got hurt. So I'm just trying to get right to what you understand what I'm saying? So we getting right to the get to. We already know what it is.
I appreciate that truth to power.
You understand what I'm saying? So we're going to get right into this. We had the Heat versus the Hornets and the Trail Blazers versus the Suns. These are teams we saw Heat. We saw an 83-point game from Bam this year.
And they putting up plenty of points. They just put up 140 something.
We saw the Hornets, who had an unbelievable possible Rookie of the Year in Khan, if you want to get a triple knipple. So here it is. We got 2 teams getting ready to play tomorrow. I'll give you the floor, Doctor. Who you like in the Heat-Hornet play-in game tomorrow? Who you like?
Well, you have to be honest. I mean, the Heat. I mean, I'm going with the Heat. The Heat, they've been around for a while. They got experience. So, and since Bam, what was that? 83 points or 80 points? But then again, it was the Wizards. So we won't jump on that too much, right?
It was a disgusting 83 points, so we ain't gonna go too much in that. But Bam is a star. He is an all-star nonetheless.
Right.
And his team is in play-in contention, which leads to playoffs. So you believe Miami's gonna knock off the Hornets?
Yeah.
Experience over youth?
Yeah. I would take experience over youth any day.
Experience over you. So you take the Heat over the Hornets. That's what we going with right there?
Hey, man, that's coming from experience,
Okay.
man.
All right, that's a good one. So
that's a
game
good
number 2 tomorrow. Trailblazers versus the Suns. A young Trailblazers team that has reworked. Shout out to them. They made it to the play-in.
And they revolving around a Suns team who just keep revolving everybody around Devin Booker. No one stays, and they still in it.
So, I mean, Doctor, I give it to you again. Trailblazers versus the Suns. Who you like?
Well, you have as you say, you have youth there, but then again, I don't know what to say, man. He's really, you have to give it to him. Now, I like the Trailblazers, but then again,
Denny Avdia, Scoot Henderson.
Booker, he could give you 50 at any time.
Devin Booker,
real.
I mean, when he first put up that 70, he
Absolutely.
was turning their eye like, who put up 70 over in Phoenix?
Absolutely. So I like it. I definitely like the Suns.
The Suns. Okay. Then on Wednesday, we have the Magic versus the 76ers. I believe that they will be without Embiid. He had an appendicitis, ladies and gentlemen. It's unfortunate. This gentleman tends to constantly have certain ailments, but we wish him a speedy recovery.
He is the hope of sinners. Sometimes he's in there, sometimes he's out. You never know if he's going to be around, but when he is around, he is dominant.
Yeah, appendicitis is not anything that you can predict. That's a little bit different, unfortunately. But all the other injuries, it's just like you look up and you're like, again, he's out. So, of course, VJ has gone and his cohorts are gonna have to play hard. Against Magic, going against Paulo
Banchero,
Banchero, Jalen Suggs, and of course that man Bane. So 76ers going against Magic. Who you like?
I would be crazy not to take the Magic.
Okay.
On the real side. I mean, you need all your guns, man, and they don't have them, and that's just a part of the game. So we can't travel spill milk. I'm quite sure it's going to be a tight game, but then again, I'm going with the Magic.
They pay a lot of the other players on there
Maxey
who do show up.
Maxey
a lot
may
of money.
go off. Hey, Maxey may go off.
And Maxey can't go off. He go off.
But that's it.
Okay.
I don't think he's gonna have enough. I agree with Doc. I don't think it's gonna be enough. I think he needs Embiid to overcome what Orlando brings to the table.
Okay, because they got Franz Wagner back. They got the Wagner brothers. They deep down there compared to the 76ers.
With Embiid, they stand a much better chance. But with no Embiid, I don't think they stand a chance.
Right.
Okay, so now here's the game that's going to be the most fun for me to watch. The Warriors against the Clippers. Wait a minute, what's going on? So, Doc, again, I'll give you the floor. The Golden State Warriors without Butler. I think they also without Moody, who's out there, but they still have Steph, Draymond, and sort of Porzingis. I don't know what he's gonna do because
they got two good arms and one good leg. That's what it sounds like.
And going against the Clippers, Kawhi, and then Mob, the Collins down there in the paint. What we gonna do, man? Who you like?
I'm gonna be crazy. It's not when I'm saying this, but Steph is not there yet. He still don't have his legs under him.
Okay. And
it's going to take a little while. And right now they'll put up a fight, but no way.
Okay.
No way.
You're taking the Clippers.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm taking the Clippers as well. I think Steph and them will show up for the entertainment. We'll watch him make some shots, and then Clippers will move on to the next round.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's awesome. Listen. I'll just cut from the cloth where if Steph's on the floor, I just can't never go against Steph. But I see your point. Very valid. Makes 110% sense. And that's where it is with the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen, with the playing games that's coming up. What I want to talk about now real quick, and then I'm going to go back to the Doc and let him talk a little bit more about his league.
And don't forget about your baseball. I know you got something. Okay.
Right there on it. I was going with the home run leaders. As we talk about in MLB, the home run leaders, as we keeping an eyeball on that this year, we got Walker from St. Louis leading the league with 7 home runs. Tied for second place is Alvarez and Henderson with 6 home runs. And then we've got 10 players, 10 with 5 home runs. Moniak, Cruz, Otani, Lowe, Langeliers, Delata, Neto, Baldwin, De La Cruz, and of course our boy from the Nats, Mr. James Woods. Hey man, with 5 home runs, it's going down. That's baseball. We are watching the home run race as we move on. Doc, so how do people come watch this league? You got a league going on. How can we go? You know what I mean?
I only watch it. We get tickets.
I mean, we're definitely getting ready for the season. We're getting ready to have our combine this month. We already have one down in North Carolina, the Coastal Division. Right now, we're moving up to the Mid-Atlantic Division. That's up here, and then the Southern Division down in Florida. Okay. The Georgia Warriors and them. So we're excited about it. The season kicking off, and to give these young men an opportunity to play. The MFL, like I say, provides an opportunity you don't find outside of college or professional football. So we want these young men to understand we see you, we want you, and we want to give you that opportunity. So the MFL, not only just that, the MFL Foundation, we're not coming in to take from the community, we come to enhance what the community doing.
Amen.
Our nonprofit organization, No Thugs, No Drugs, Early Youth Offenders Program, Conflict Resolution, Young Entrepreneur Program, Wait for a Day. We want to bring young kids into the game for free.
That sounds good. Do we have a website for that? Do we have a website for that? What's the website?
MFLishere.com. We want everybody to get a chance to go on that website, and you can go on. We're on all the social media platforms.
So one more time, slow it down for the people who can't hear. MFL
is here.com.
Is here.com.
Okay. Absolutely. Okay. And like I say, we want all the major platforms and stuff, and we want these young men to get an opportunity to come. We also have dance teams too as well. I almost forgot that.
Okay.
We have dance teams and young ladies interested in coming out, trying out for the dance team. You had that opportunity as well.
Awesome. So, and the first game is In this area, where's the first game at?
The first game would be the Washington Chiefs. They we call Washington Chiefs the Beast in the East. They're the 8-time NFL champions.
Wow.
They talk about they talk about the Patriots. They talk about Pittsburgh. They talk about other teams, but the Washington Chiefs are really tough. And I'm gonna make sure I have y'all at the games, man.
Oh, absolutely.
Because y'all do such an outstanding job, man. I mean, y'all just spitting it out like that on all the different platforms.
I appreciate it, man. I definitely appreciate it, man.
Yeah. So we would definitely. So the first game is on. What's the date for the first game? I want them to get their tickets and go. Where they go?
That's the 27th. I think of June.
Of June,
27th.
First game, and it's located where exactly?
Absolutely. In my alma mater. I went to Condoleezza High School. That's where we're gonna be at.
Okay,
Condoleezza High School.
Hey, we're gonna leave a link in the description for the tickets and the location of the game as well. We coming up on our closing. And just as I promised y'all, I say y'all see this soccer ball right here, man. We ain't gonna forget about the soccer, man. We ain't gonna forget about it. So April 12th, Manchester City, they put a massive statement in the Premier League dismantling Chelsea 3-0 as well. So I just wanted to spit that soccer information out to y'all as well.
Because we got a lot of my amigo friends out there. Hey, mi amigo, my hermano. I know y'all talking about we don't get y'all to soccer, so he got to do that. I already know what it is. Yeah, let's go.
Like, comment, subscribe, tune into our next live. This has been episode 71. I don't know if we got what else we got for y'all. Cinco de Mayo. The Mexican monster, David Benavidez, he is going to unify against Zerto. That's Cinco de Mayo. That's coming up. As well as the Japanese monster, he's unifying as well. You got anything else for him?
Nah, that's about it, man. I just want to thank our co-host and our guest today, Dr. Richard Miles, for coming through and giving us the information, letting us know that there is another league out there and us people of color can be owners and can be entrepreneurs and play. So I want to thank him for coming out.
So also tune in. You can also log into blockboysportstalk.com. That is the official website for merchandise, for promotions, for everything. Just log on to our website. That's blockboysportstalk.com. Don't forget our Patreon page to get y'all local and all of y'all bets from the King of Parlay, VXE himself. And you got to give him the third leg parlay that you dropped on the Michael Collier Morning Show.
Absolutely.
Before we get out of here.
Yeah, before we get out of here. Today we've got Cattell Marte hitting one hit. We've got Corbin Call for one hit. And, of course, my main man, Gunnar Henderson, knocking it out the park for a home run. That's Vex's third leg parlay today. Go ahead, get you some money, man. It's all good. That's
appreciate the like, comment, subscribe, tune into our next live.
What you got for him? You want to show him something real fast before we get out of here? Yeah, you got to at least let him know.
Get that merch.
Get you some merch. Get you some merch. Let me get that over here. Let me bring it over here so you can see it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, y'all already know.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah,
also, if you haven't as of yet,
slide that over here.
Go to Amazon, get the 2 books that this host has out
he wrote
currently.
Yes.
Several Fitters is one of them, and think first.
So,
Chess Lessons for Life. That's located on Amazon. Amazon.com. Marcus Skills Braxton author page.
Yep.
Y'all doing the big things.
Yeah, and May 16th, I am in the stage play called Out of the Box. I'll have that information up for y'all coming up before the play starts. So May 16th, looking for me in Washington D.C. We're doing stage play Out of the Box. So we got it going on. We're doing a couple of things, man. You know what I mean?
Great things.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. For coming.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Hey,
man, it's fun, man. Blockboy Sports Talk.
Episode 71. Well, y'all see y'all on 72,
yes, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend, man. Get it right here. Let's go. That's what it is.
Yeah. Blockboy Sports Talk. The whole city on the board now. Blockboy Sports Talk. Run the score up. Whole team eating, put the floor up. Talk big plays when we pull up out the dark. Stats on the chain, that's Blockboy Sports Talk. Blockboy Sports Talk. Yeah, turn one win to a whole stock. Talk big plays when we pull up out the dark. Stats on the chain, that's Blockboy Sports Talk. Hey, I was calling huddles by the corner store. Turn drills in the rain to a marble floor. Coach on my phone, say you next up, boy. Mama.
Sports is what we do. It's the fast track at peak speed, moving across the ice, blockers, hitters, B-team, beatdowns, and knockouts, doubleheaders, playoffs, touchdowns, smackdowns, on the mat or on the track. The spirit of a champion. The triple-double. Make that double front flip. This is what we do.
Bold. It begins in your soul. It moves you, empowers you. It comes from shared knowledge, from community. Bold is born at Bowie State University. It's how we prepare students to break barriers and change the world. It's an affordable, world-class education focused on nurturing those ready to take charge. So, bring your bold. Visit Bowie State University today, on campus or online. Bowie State University.